Hello guys, kaya Sean Veloso ulit ito at welcome sa episode 88 ng Laruta na Super Robot Wars V Voyage. So, tuloy natin yung campaign natin. So, last episode, tapos natin yung chapter 39 na pagkahirap-hirap dahil nga ang dalawang angel kalaban natin, tapos dumating pa si Koji ulit, bumalik siya gamit yung Mazinger Zero, tapos kinailangan din natin siya i-dispatch eh. Tapos may umepal pang mga pasaway na guard team. So, tapos nung huling episode guys, di natin na-tap eh. Bago tayo nag-end, di natin nakuha yung muna eh. Di natin nagawa mag-ayos ng characters eh. Pero itong yung factory tsaka itong sub-orders ayos na. So, meron pa tayo bagong pilots. Wala yata. So, kung meron man tayong i-upgrade, dalawa lang nakikita kong pwedeng upgrade eh. Ito, si Emperor Z. Actually, level 5 na siya, so hindi na kailangan. Emperor Z. Hindi na pala. Parehong siya may dala. Paano nangyaring paano yung pareho niyang hawak? Okay, so at least, wala na. Walang upgrade pala. So, power parts. Nakuha tayong bago eh. Teka, ayusin lang natin. Teka. May hawak ang item. Kailangan tanggalin mo yan. Wala namang nakasuot sa'yo eh. Tapos sa Delta Plus, meron din yata ang equipment dun. Ito wala. Wala. Akala ko meron siyang suot eh. Okay, never mind. Asan na yung Mazing Emperor Z kasi Emperor Z, meron. Mazing Emperor Z. Ay, Mazing Emperor G. Wala kang gamit. So, bigyan kita. Movement, hindi. Super Alloy Z. Chorus protection. Guardian analyzer. Iron. Execute ng battle stats with the effect of the speed penalty. Dapat kay Koji yun eh. Delta Plus. Oh, wala. Akala ko meron siya equip. So, kailangan ko lang equipan yung mga importanteng units. Teka. Yung Yamato, anong nakalagay sa'yo? Tuwasa din naman. Gain meter. Tanggalin ko sa yan. Bigyan natin sa Yamato. Manike, hindi na kailangan. Ayun, gain meter. Ay, okay, tama. So yan. Saan na ibang battleship? Battleship ko si... Turn na. Ay, mali. Sa natishikusi ko lalagay. Meron na siya eh. Sige, sa'yo na. Nope, actually hindi. Bigyan natin sa mga units natin. Grand Fang. Okay na yung gamit na. Ayun. Bibigyan ko kay ano. Bigyan natin kay... Ito, lagyan natin si ano. Teka, sa'yo, ano nakalagay? Hyper Reloader. always. Itong mga to, ginagamit dyan eh. Wala nung likod dyan. Sige. Hanap pa tayo ng isa ng meron pa pero may kulang. Wala na yata. Bigyan natin itong dalawa. Teka. Yung kay Boss Baro, tatanggalin ko nga pala, teka. Hindi ka naman gumagamit ng ano eh. Ammo. Sa'yo na yung ammo. Meron pa tayong dalawang hindi nakukuha na ano na ito, yung mga metals. Hindi ko matanda kung paano nakukuha iba dyan eh. Pero never mind. Makakuha rin naman natin ano eh. Yung isa kailangan makuha natin lahat para ma-unlock yung isang ito bali yung nandito sa ano yung kasunod nitong gold platinum. Para makuha natin yung platinum na emblem, kailangan makuha ko lahat ng SR points. Yun nga, ginagawa nga natin yun eh. 51 yan. So, meron pa tayong ano, 11 mahigit. Ay, 12. May 12 pa tayong kukunin. So, in the same sense, dahil nga 12 pa yung SR point, so 12. Actually, 13 scenarios pa bago natin ito matapos. So, tagal-tagal pa. Tapos yung susunod ito. Yung isa bronze. Itong bronze na emblem. Pwede na madali na rin makuha yan eh. Konti na lang eh. Ito kasi para makuha yan kailangan may character tayo na makagawa ng 100 kills. Etong si Commodore Ota malapit na eh. 83 na siya eh. Oh. Kailangan na lang ng 17 kills. Anyway, save ulit, final. Tapos, gawin na continue na natin yung kwento. So, next scenario na. Scenario 40. Ay, wala pa. Special scenario. A New Hope Grows. Hindi to yung in-expect kong scenario, Huh? Where am I? You're in the nerve medical ward. Misato, after the battle was over, you lost consciousness. You were out for a whole day. How are Ayanami and Asuka? And the world? Hikari. So you finally wake up. Dapat woke yan eh. And you're already whining? Ayanami, Asuka, you're okay. Just who do you think I am? Like being infected by an angel would bother me. Thank you, Kari. Ayanami. I heard your voice in there. It helped me come back home. Well, I guess she's got a point. So, I should thank you, I guess. Thanks, stupid Shinji. Magpanat pa rin ganun eh. Asuka, and what about the world? You really are stupid. If we're here talking to you, obviously the world still exists. So the space-time fusion didn't happen? Misato, it would probably be better for you to see with your own eyes. Come on, Shinji. It's about time anyway. Time for what? To decide the fate of the universe. Ano ba yan? Nasaan tayo? Geofront, Japan. Yung base nila. What is that? Napagtaka nga yan. Parang laking dragon. Aura, she's the ancestor of the Dragon Clan and uses the power of draconium crystals to control the dimensions. Thanks to her power, the space-time fusion is being contained within a 10-kilometer circle, centered here on Geofront. Unbelievable. Good to see you awake, Shinji. Kochi, so I guess you can see how it's going. Aura is just barely holding back the space-time fusion. Just barely? Chidori and the commander both believe that since Aura's power has its limits, it's just a matter of time before it runs out. If that happens, space-time fusion will continue, and both our dimensions will be consumed. And what about Earth? According to Nine's analysis, both Earths will be destroyed. Ano ba yan? And not just that, in the aftermath, the colonies will go too. If it goes badly, the destruction might even hit Jupiter. We've already informed the Federation and New Zealand about the danger. Right about now, the Federation government and Frontal are probably holding heated conferences, but I imagine the only result will be resignation. Damn it, if only we had taken out Embryo. For real. I don't understand. He died right before our eyes. And then there's Leonard. He signed up with Embryo to make this space-time fusion happen. What could he possibly gain by helping to destroy the planet he lives on? I don't know. But Embryo keeps saying he'll make it a new world. And what about that XF guy? He's the head guy we've been after. There was something really eerie about that guy. We still don't know who he is or what he wants, other than he's joined Embryo and Leonard, trying to destroy two dimensions. That monster, what was he thinking, helping Mikineya come back? Even without knowing his identity or goal, it's clear that he's truly a great evil, with no regard for human life. If only I hadn't caused Eva's true power to awaken, this might never have happened. I could say the same thing, Shinji, if I hadn't been consumed by Zero. Koji, this is no time to lose hope. We've got work to do if we're going to save the world. But what can we do? Clementina is making contact with Aura right now, checking on the situation. Can she really talk to that enormous dragon? Well, the dimensional horizon around there means so she can't get very close, but I'm sure Clementina can manage to communicate across that distance. She said she should be back right around now. So that's what you meant by it being about time. He's here. He's here. How'd it go, Sala? You were right. It's Aura's power keeping the space-time fusion at bay. But as expected, that power isn't going to last forever. Of course. Is there any way to stop the fusion for good? As for that, Aura said, go to Iskander. Yun na naman, Iskander. yung main objective pa rin talaga nung nung nagsimula yung campaign natin. What? How does a dragon in the Universal Century dimension know about Iskander? I do not know. Clearly, Aura has knowledge of this place from another dimension. She said that their technology could save us from this catastrophe. I wonder if it's the Cosmo Reverse. Unfortunately, Aura could tell me no more. Well, we'd better get going. Paano kayo pupunta dun sa lagay na yan? Go, Dai. What other choice do we have? Yeah, but how do we get back to our dimension? When Inez's research is done, a parallel boson jump should be possible. And when will that be? Wala makasagot. Isn't there anything we can do? There's still hope. Tetsuya, let's go. It looks like he's done getting ready. Who is he? The man who made Mazin Emperor G. What? Crap. May pitak na yung lupa. Some kind of building is coming up from the sea. What is that? Ayun yung Science Fortress Lab na naman. Actually, baka itong nga talaga yung totoong Science Fortress Lab eh. Is that another Science Fortress Laboratory? But it just appeared a week ago. How on earth is there another one just like it already? So what's the lab that just rose up, made by someone who knew about the Science Fortress Lab hidden under the photonic power laboratory? What's going on here, Tetsuya? That is indeed another Science Fortress Lab, and it houses someone who learned about photonic power from Chusa Kabuto just like Dr. Yun did. And that's who built Great Mazinger? Let's go, Koji. Let me take you there before anyone else. So another one of grandfather's students, one who built Great Mazinger. Who could it be? Tatay mo? Kasi kung yung babasahin natin doon sa talagang original na kwento, tatay niya. True Science Fortress Laboratory Command Center. Welcome, Koji. Diba? This time nanay niya. Mother. Wait, so my mother built the Science Fortress and Great Mazinger? No, not quite. Koji, we have to apologize. We? Okay, tatay niya. Pero dito hindi Android yung tatay niya dito What? You've gotten so big. Father. That's right. This is my husband and you're and Shiro's father. Kenzo Kabuto. Pero hindi, ibang Kenzo Kabuto to But I heard that you were possessed by a Kedora on Barlow's Island and lost your mind. And after that, you attacked grandfather and mother. So mother had to finally kill you. I couldn't die, not until I fulfill my true mission. I learned about the gods of Mikiniya through a biofeedback loop from the Kedora while it was controlling me. I had to bring myself back to prepare to fight those monsters. And in order to break the Kedora's control, I had to throw away the greater part of my body. Okay, so Android ka nga siya dito. You throw away your own body? I am more machine than man now. Tama, nice. Kala ko iniba rin nila pati yun eh. You're a cyborg? As more and more events piled up, I began to sense Kenzo Kabuto, your father's hand behind them. I remembered how he tried to destroy the world because of the Kedora's control, and I set out to kill him once again. But what I found was just his living head, floating in a preserving solution. The director here was still in that state when he gathered the funds, materials, and staff to build this Science Fortress Lab and Great Mazinger. And it was through my sister's help that he fully broke the Kedora's curse and gained his new body. All of this was quite a shock. Meeting your father again, and then my brother, who I thought was dead, all of this. I'm sure it was. And to top it all, we had to leave you to suffer so much while we were fighting to stop Dr. Hell and the revival of the gods of Mycenae. I'm so sorry, Coach. We did what we thought was best. But even so, we failed. No, don't, Mother. Father, it's okay. You can still call me Father? Of course I can. And I know that if Shiro knew you were alive, he'd be happy too. And now I'm fully able to control Mazin's power. All that's left is to use it to defeat Mycenae. That's not all. I do believe we'll be counting on you to save the universe. Uncle Kuji, sino naman to? Inspector Uncle Kuji, what are you doing here? Good to see you again, Koji. Director Kabuto hired me. Now I'm part of the staff here. Mr. Uncle Koji, have you finished your task? Yep, we've selected all the members. One person just took a bit of time. What members? We have been working on the key to saving the old. We have been working on the key to saving all three dimensions. Oh, I get it. This is why you finished work on Mazin Emperor G now. Exactly. There's still hope. Well, don't keep us in the dark. Tell us what's going on. Sorry, Koji. This is something we have to keep secret until all of our research is finished. I can tell you it looks like the door to the new correct century dimension could open soon, so you should get ready. Can I really trust you, Father? I promise. Okay, well then, I guess I'll wait until you're ready to tell me everything. And I'll get ready to go to Iskander. We're counting on you, Koji. We're entrusting the fate of three dimensions to you and the Yamato. Pasaway. Yamato Bridge. Yamato pala. So it looks like the director of that new science fortress lab is Koji's father. Koji looked really happy to be reunited with his father after thinking he was dead all this time. And thanks to Dr. Kabuto's appeals, both the Federation and Museum will be lending their full support to our mission to Iskander. It's not only the Universal Century people either. Staff and material support is coming from the 80 Dimension too. On top of that, the Dragon Clan are coming to help support Aura, thanks to Sulamandinay. The hopes of everyone has surpassed the dimensional barriers and united here. We are headed into danger, but humanity has stopped fighting and joined hands. By taking on their hopes, we accept great responsibility. Indeed. And we are once again headed to our original goal. Inabot ng isa o dalawang taon mahigit, lumampas na kayo sa deadline. But now that goal is to save the three dimensions. This time we must succeed in reaching Iskander. Moving through the dimensional rift is going to take about 4 months. I worry about losing that much time. Commander, we have confirmed sightings of units deploying at point 1525. Looks like Garden. No naman? It looks like they're going after the allies coming to join us here. Yamato, move out. Let's go save our allies. Aye aye, Yamato, taking off. We are gathering the power to save the world. We can't let them interfere. Okay to ah. Hindi ito inaasahan kong senaryo. Loki. I heard someone else was here to board the Yamato. I guess that must be you. Well, since this is the rendezvous point, that seems like a reasonable assumption. I'm Charlotte Hastings. Call me Lot. This Grungas was... I know. Huh? Grungas, conceptualized as a robot combining both general purpose and pure combat capability beyond any existing equipment. Designed and developed by Nikola Wilhelm Labs America branch, it's equipped with the ability to transform from humanoid form to aircraft and tank forms. It boasts firepower far beyond other ordnance, and its fuselage is oversized to compensate. Since it was always planned as a custom machine, never intended for mass production, it bears the title Super to indicate its non-standard and unique. Hold on a minute. So I get it. You know Grangas pretty well. But maybe you could tell me your name first. Oh, how rude of me. Looks like I was doing it again. My name's Velda Text. Kung sa pangalan na. It's kind of long, so just call me Velt. I developed this Yukibine when I was on the research staff at Nikola Wilhelm Labs headquarters in Germany. So you're a researcher and a pilot at the same time. No wonder you knew so much about Grangas. Well, now let me tell you a bit about a bit about Yukibine. Yukibine here is equipped with the newest black hole and spam. Something's coming. Ang pasaway na Guardian talaga. I know them. It's those Guardian guys. Guardian? That mysterious heavily armed organization, they usually show up wherever the Yamato is. The units they're deploying are designed for a frontline skirmishing. They're highly maneuverable, but lack a lot of firepower. Very well then. Let me pick up where I left off. The Yukibine. What? My Yukibine could be described as a radical departure from the modus used by Earth Federation forces. Unlike your Grangas, ease of maintenance was an important design point, thus many standard parts were used, making it serviceable at most facilities. However, a number of advanced technologies have been incorporated in its design, bringing its firepower to a level where super is the only fitting. I get it, so let's go. Asaway. But I wasn't finished. Do you not see our situation? Enemies are coming right at us. Our counterparts do not have any data on your Grangas or my Yukibine. I doubt they'll take any chances by attacking yet. So isn't this our chance to take the initiative? Well, if you're the positive type, that is one way to look at the situation. I thought you were just an egghead, but you've got some moves once you get off your butt. How rude. I was just waiting to get all the data before I chose the best tactics for the situation. But in the end, you did the same thing I did, and I was just following my gut. Wouldn't it have been faster just to follow me? It just looks like that in hindsight. At any rate, let's not get this chance escape us. That I can agree with. Shall we, Velt? We shall. We're on a mission to save the world. Classic soundtrack. Classic soundtrack sa ng ibang Super Robot Wars games. Our robots carry the hope of the universe. We can never lose. Walang SR point. SR points are not included in special scenario. Any other unit is defeated. Defeat all enemies. Okay. At least walang SR point. So, dito ko na kagad. Okay. Kailangan natin silang i-dispatch sa lahat. Hindi natin, teka. Kailangan mag-combination mag-combination attacks kayo sa teka. Pwede ka tumira ng malayo. Okay. may map attack siya, so teka. Kaso 3 hits lang yun na. Leap Smasher. Dapat rip yan eh. Marami nga nagtataka bakit ginawa nilang leap. Dapat rip yun eh. Dahil yan lang naman, so demo on natin. Yukibine carries the hopes and dreams of everyone at Nikola Labs. We will reach Iskandar for the sake of all those people we are leaving behind. All those people we are leaving behind. Mali na naman.
攻撃目標ガーディムディープスラッシャー
At least pwede ka mag-move ano. Hindi ka pwede umatake sa lagay na yun. defensive na lang muna tayo for now. Hindi ko na kailangan support. Hindi na. Hindi naman siya tatama eh. Rush Saber. Ito na lang muna. Micro missile na lang. Demo on. Nakakapanibago yung artwork ni Beauty Pie na. Sanay kasi ako dun sa super deformed artwork nila eh. Okay, isa naman. Final beam. Ito na muna mga missile muna. Ay, Bruce Knuckle. Bakit ano yan? Ba't considered ammunition yan? Eh, physical attack lang yan ah. So anyway, animate natin. Okay, let's go, Gungas. Our fight is just starting. Well, protect Earth. We'll protect Earth. We will fight with our strength. And we will reach Iskander. At least partially ano pa rin yung artwork niya. Partially super deformed. Okay, nice. Nag-formation kayo. Pwedeng gamitin to. Kaya lang, dalawa lang. Hindi maabot isa eh. Oh, sige, okay lang.
Koko wa kore ga saibeki da.
Ipain mo na yan. Omega Laser. Kung magkikrit, pero huwag na tayo masa sa crit. Kaya talaga kanin mo na. Yun lang, yung sword attack niya.
Ikuyo! Eito na goken!
Nakapanibago lang dahil in-expect ko si Erm ang may dala nito eh. Si Erm tsaka si ano eh. Si Tosoha. Hindi naman kayo tumatama. Pinagpipilitan niyo ba sarili nyo? Huwag nating animate. Wala nang support. Hindi pa na full crit. combination. Animate natin to. Cell attack. Okay ha. Kaya pala G formation attack. Ginamit na lahat ng skills niya. Hindi pa na full crit. Hindi ka naman tatama eh. Ulit. Black hole ka na. Wala nang support. Animate natin para makita rin tura. Okay yung animation na. Tinatira pa rin. Ay, baka hindi mag-full crit eh. Huwag na natin animate. Smasher na lang. Walang support. Nakuha niyan. Tinamaan eh. 274 yung client natin. Okay. Tama mo yung sarili mo eh. Standby lang. Ito magaling. Okay, animate natin yan. Lapit. Silapit kayo. Yun na lang. Tema ka.
Meron 白いアプローチだがそれだけだ最短ルートで行かせてもらう
Balkan lang.
対象に解析不能のデータを確認
Lang. Ito na. Walang support. No animation. Nice. Final super move. So, animate natin to. Naman. 180 lang.
最低勘が外れたグレンガストと私は最強コンビだよ軽トラ合剣探検殺いっけー決まったまさに一撃必殺
Pero talaga mas gusto ko kasi Irmang may dala nun eh. While enemies confirmed destroyed, they appear to have been acting independently. Phew! Well, it looks like I racked up Ganga's first victory. The same for my Hikuban. Hey, don't you think we could make good partners? Your Gangas is suited to the front lines. Its heavy armor is perfect for breaking enemy advances. Hikuban can provide long-range support, taking out any enemy units that try to escape your frontal attack. Although they were developed independently, you could say they have perfect tactical balance. Of course, our piloting will be important too. However, looking at the battle we just had, I didn't see any problems there. In the future, we can coordinate on even better... Sorry, I was doing it again. Don't worry about it. There aren't any enemies now. And anyway, it's fun to listen to you talk. It's very kind of you to say that. Sometimes, though, a simple answer is best. Don't you think we could be good partners? Both our robots' features work well together. We cover each other's weaknesses, and indeed bring out each other's strengths more clearly. So what I mean to say is yes, I agree. Okay, good to have you, Belt. Same here, love. Tapos dumating si Yamato. There's the Yamato. It appears to be a battleship built for interstellar navigation. Total length, 333 meters. Especially worthy of mention is the propulsion. Okay, enough with the jargon. We've got instructions to board. From now on, the Yamato will be our home. We can't keep them waiting. Roger that. Okay, nakakuha pa tayo ng 100 attack points lang. Yamato hangar. hindi ko na babasahin yung information tungkol sa kanila. Melt-up text. Charlotte Hastings, you're both on the roster. I'm the tactical officer, Lieutenant Kodai. You've both been assigned to the Air Corps, so I leave you to Lieutenant Kato. Mali-maling bottles pa yung napipindot ko. I'm Aircraft Squadron Captain, Lieutenant Junior Grade Saburo Kato. Welcome aboard. Thank you, Lieutenant. Good to be here. Neither of us have any military experience, so I'm sure you'll need to fill us in a lot. You need to fill us in on a lot. No worries. We've got a lot of people in the same boat. People from three different dimensions are gathering, all of them with their own burdens to bear. Indeed, even I've heard rumors of all the different units gathering in this squadron. In addition to Gundams from our dimension, there are some from a parallel world. A super robot over 100 meters tall, but comprising a composite of other robots with an independent AI, a battleship capable of flying itself. Add to that the all-purpose humanoid decisive battle weapons, evangelions, get robots from the lunar conflict, and Mazinger's bearing unknown power. Sorry, Vat, but I don't have a lot of time to talk now. We're about to take on a lot of materials and staff. Go on standby and await Lieutenant Kato's orders. Roger. Don't worry about it, Val. I'll listen to you blabber on later. Thanks, Lobby. I'm really glad you're the one piloting Grangust. Let's stick together, Val. It's you and me, all the way to Iskander. Okay, yeah. Power parts, P aggressor, and P defensor acquired. Ano yun? Bago? Hindi na inaasahan kung natin event, pero okay lang, at least may nakuha tayong items. So, teka. Upgrade natin yung dalawa, teka lang. Tapos end natin episode kagad, teka. Factory, may bagong event na naman ba? Okay, Ace Pilot ulit. Congratulations on becoming an Ace Pilot, kakampi. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. Thanks, Nine. It's awesome to be one now. Given the occasion, do you have any particular words of wisdom that you'd like to share today? Not really, just be careful and stuff. I mean, my dad always tells me early to bed, early to rise, and my brother Ichi, he likes to remind me to always be prepared, stuff like that. Neither of which you're very good at doing. What? You've got a problem with that? I'm just doing what works for me. You can't sweat the small stuff, That's understandable. Let's just say those are your words of wisdom. Your words of wisdom then. Don't sweat the small stuff. Hey, no fair. When you say it like that, it makes me sound like a dummy who doesn't think for himself. Now that's odd. I thought you just said it was a waste of time and energy to worry so much. May ace pilot pa siya. Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Banjo. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. Man, Nine, you went all out to celebrate, building this set and all. What's the idea behind all this? I merely want to learn a little about what it takes to be a strong pilot from the master himself. That's a good question. But to be honest with you, I don't think I'm quite ready to discuss that with anyone yet. Oh, why not? Because I still have a lot of room for improvement. Think about it. I talk about using the sun's power a lot. That's not enough for me. I want to be the sun for people in my life one day and brighten their lives as best I can. A fair point. Thank you for talking with me today. I think I'm starting to get what makes you strong after all. Meron pa, pangatlo na to Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Tetsuya. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. That has a nice ring to it. Ace pilot. I could get used to this real fast, I reckon. Anyway, thanks for inviting me over, Nine. It's nice to be able to celebrate it like this. That's unusual. I'm not used to seeing you look so pleased with yourself. You're not wrong. But look at it this look but I look at it like this. I've just about devoted my whole life to being a pilot. So when I get a little recognition for my hard work, it just feels nice, you know. I suppose I suppose I do, yes. Still, I think this might be the first time I've ever seen you smile. Could you maybe stop looking at me so much, Nine? You're starting to make me feel embarrassed. Yes, of course. My apologies. I'll stop. I merely wanted to save you. To save your smile to my memory banks while I could. Okay Talagang computer talk talaga eh. You're a real one-of-a-kind Android 9. You know that? I don't know any others that can recognize emotions. Thank you. I still have much to learn but I try. Meron pa, pang-apat na. Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Captain Pride. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. That's very kind of you to say, Nine. If anything, my recent successes are a testament to the skills of all my crew aboard the Rakailam. I'm very proud of them. I can see why so many people consider you to be a father figure of sorts around here. You're evidently a very kind and patient man to your subordinates. Do you really have to call me a dad? It makes me feel old. I've already got my hands full being a father to my own kids without having more people thrown in. You look happy when you talk about your kids though. Is it really that obvious? Well, try to keep it a secret from Amuro, would you? If he ever found out that I'd gotten soft as a family man, I'd never hear the end of it. Yes, of course, it'll be our little secret, so to speak. Panlima na to Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Captain Otto. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. Yes, but this is as much my accomplishment as it is that of the entire crew on the Nahel Agama. I couldn't have remotely achieved this on my own. That's very commendable of you to say that. Dali lang guys. Okay, continue. No, not really. As far as I'm concerned, I'm just a regular guy who got lucky climbing the military ladder. I don't think you're just a regular guy myself, Captain. If there's anything special about me, it's only because of the war. If we didn't have anything going on, I'd just be another nondescript family man. Most likely. Madali lang guys then. Napapagod yung boses ko sa kakabasa ng sunod-sunod na dialogue. The times, as they say, have asked a lot of you indeed. And it's not for me. I really do want there to be peace already. Once the war's over, I plan on just kicking back and indulging in a lot of good cups of black tea. I hope for your sake that they come soon. Good luck in your duties until then, Captain. Meron pa ba yan? Sunod-sunod naman. Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Atheron. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. Thanks, Nine, and thanks for having me too. Rosalie and some of the others mentioned wanting to celebrate with you too, but I managed to ward them off. Thanks, I appreciate having a little quiet time. Don't tell them what I just said though. Think nothing of it. I merely wanted to ensure that we didn't have any disturbances during our conversation. Disturbances? Like what? As someone who's become very accustomed to flattering attention from women, surely you know the meaning of true love, yes? True love? I thought we were here to talk about piloting. We aren't. I want to learn more about what it means to love from you, which is why I invited you here today. I don't think I'm the one to ask about that. You'll have to talk with someone else, sorry. Na-chope si Akron. Perhaps he actually knows a little about love as I myself do as an android. But he's so popular among girls. Baffling. Meron pa rin. Tuloy-tuloy yan. Sunod-sunod. Ano pa yan? Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, said Sosuke. I'm sure you worked very hard. You worked very hard to get to this point. So I'm an ace pilot now? Hard to believe. You almost sound like you're unsatisfied. Why? I just don't feel I'm all that special. I'm just a soldier. At the end of the day, I have my orders and I try to get them done in one piece. That's all. It is very likely to keep things minimal and grounded. But I also know you're not being entirely truthful here. You do have your priorities and your biggest one of all is protecting Kaname as best you can. It might not be an entirely logical mentality as a soldier, but I still find that to be an admirable thing. I've learned that there's more to being human than living and working completely rationally. The beauty of humanity lies beyond that, and I hope to see that from Sosuke. Ano ba? Sunsun pa rin talaga. Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Ernie. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. I realize you used to be a princess, so I understand if you're not quite used to such a modest celebration. 9, what are you saying? You don't have to apologize. You don't have to apologize for anything. I'm just so happy it makes me speechless. Really? Yeah, the thing about royal living is that it was all handed to me on a platter. I didn't work for it. Timer na. Kailangan matapos na natin to guys para ma-end na natin yung episode. Teka. I didn't work for it. But this ace pilot title, I only got it because I put in a lot of time and work out on the battlefield. The fact you'd celebrate this moment with me means a lot. I just feel really content with myself. I thought I'd have been able to experience this if I was still a princess. I didn't realize this would mean so much to you. It really does, 9. Thank you so much. This is the best present you could have ever given me. Okay, tapos na. Nice to meet you. Welcome, Charlotte. So you're 9. I've heard about you. Pleased to meet you. You can call us Velt and Lottie. Very well then. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, Lottie and Velt. According to Lieutenant Kodai, your Grangas and Hugabite will be teamed up with Grandpan. So it looks like we'll be teammates. So it looks like we'll be teammates. It's going to be a long ship. Let's stick together. Yes. Tagal nun, ang dami, grabe. Lista ko na yan guys, teka. Save muna natin, tapos gawin ko lang yung last na lang, sub order tsaka upgrade natin yung dalawang yon. Teka. Heals. Nandito ba ulit si ano? Kung nandito si ano? Andito. 2 kills. Sige. O, kita siya. Tapos iba. Yung mga kailangan nating ihapon. Puro. Tapos si, ano, yun nagtitry. Si Marita pa yun. Level up naman. Gusto kong pabulin si ano eh. Si Davian. Si Task. Hilda. Tapos kahit sino na yung natitira. 50 na lang si Okita. Save mo natin ulit. Tapos upgrade ko yung dalawa. Level 3 kayo pareho. Mobility by 20 and max energy by 10. Ganda. Okay. Check natin yung ano nila. Check muna natin, tapos check natin yung ano nila. Tag ito. Yung skills. Siya support attack. So kailangan niya ano? Kailangan niya proud ace tsaka enhance attack. Tapos yung partner mo, ano kailangan? Support attack. Saka ano? Tatlo kailangan niya. Okay, ulit natin tapos ano na lang kulang natin dito yung nakuha natin dalawang power parts. Saan sila punta? Bigat cancer. Okay. Sa'yo yung armor. Tapos sa'yo yung isa. Time parts, wala na. End na natin guys. Hindi ko inaasahan yung event na yun ha, pero okay. Game.
どうしたんです、キャプテン。
多分疲れちまったんだろう。この果てしなく続く戦いにな。
俺がこの戦争を終わらせてみせます。可能性の獣、ユニコーンの力で。だから。
いや、お前では無理だ。
それでも。
俺が言ってるのはスパロボの話だ。お前がいくら頑張ってもプレイヤーがゲームを再開してくれなきゃ話にならん。
え、
そういうわけだ。プレイヤーのみんな、バナージのやる気を無駄にしないためにも早めに戻ってきてくれよな。
Hindi na naasahan ko event natin pero at least may nakuha tayong bagong dalawang units. Okay, so tuloy na lang ulit natin next episode guys. So Kaya Sean Velasco signing off. Next episode na lang ulit.